Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. Jacob of Paradox Multimedia here, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be yet another Paradox music critique. It's kind of weird because not only did I get 2, but now 3 done in the same month, but I'm actually getting these done. We are doing our second and final viewer slash fan suggestion thing for a little bit. This one, again, being an artist who asked me to check out his music, this time being Jack the Hack, who asked me to check out his album AmyBelle. Now, once again, I've not really listened to any of his music, but I do know him from Blue Lays, like Soundwave. I believe he did a remix of We're the Stars? But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about AmyBelle. So, real quick before we get into it, new merch. Gems came out May 25th, and I got merch to go with it. I also got some Oomers merch that has to do with my friends and me on Twitch. If you want to check us out, twitch.tv/paradoxmm_. Again, not really the point, but go check that out. Go check out my merch. Link in the description. With it being Memorial Day weekend, though not when this comes out, and also because of the new merch and the release of gems, I have a code, PARASWAG, PARASWAG, which will get you free shipping off your order. This should be going up on the 31st, which is the last day to use it, so be sure to use it. That's PARASWAG to get free shipping off your order of any of my merch, t-shirts, stickers. I got a couple of backpacks, I got a duffel bag, posters, whatever. That's enough plugging. So now let's get plugged in and check out AmyBelle. Got some Mario Kart vibes right off the bat there. Yeah, this sounds like the same exact synth from the SMK sound font. I know because I have it, I just haven't used it. I'm a little iffy on the piano. I like the bass and the drums, but they're maybe just a little too soft. They get lost a little bit there. All right. I like this sort of chorus here. It's very interesting. It gives me both Mario Kart and Pokemon vibes, kind of. It's also weirdly kind of a tropical vibe. Oh, especially here. Kind of like the Sun and Moon, Pokemon Center. Alright. It's a little different there. Kind of a descending bit here. Very solid ending right there. Yeah, that was a roller coaster of sound, but unlike roller coasters, I found that quite enjoyable. It's a pretty good start to this album. Let's hope AmyBelle can keep up the pace. I give this one a 6 out of 10. Huh. Immediately, I got sort of the Living Tombstone vibe from the bass. It just kind of sounds like It's Been So Long, the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 song that the Living Tombstone did. Alright, that got crowded a bit quick. There's a lot going on here. Jeez, the sound choice is alright, but dang. Thankfully it calmed down a bit here. Piano doesn't really work for me. Drums are still a little too soft here, in my opinion. A build-up to something. I feel like the bass is way too prominent in this song. Like, it overpowers everything else, kind of. It makes it hard to really pick out everything else, in my opinion. Also just kind of stagnates. Didn't really fade out that well. The piano here is good by itself. Alright. So, hard to say much about this one because it kept getting cluttered to pick out and appreciate all of the sounds. It's not terrible, but maybe if you'd spread it out, add a bit of length so you can have everything while not just shoving it all together. I would give this one a 5 out of 10. There's that. There's that synth again. Also. Boom, 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 boom. These opening chords kind of remind me of the song Dynamite. Or more specifically, TNT, the Minecraft parody. Alright. The drums are better here, and I kind of like this ARP. There's a little kind of pluck in there. That's cool. Alright. Here's nice. I feel like the bass and strings that just came in here are a little... Butters it just a little bit. And it just kind of ends. It's rather short. I feel like this one didn't have much room to breathe and could have had a lot more time to express and change and just be more of a song. This is just really short. It did start to get cluttered again a little bit, not nearly as bad as Outside Mercy, but there were some good ideas in this one. I just feel like there wasn't enough to be satisfied with. Call this another 5 out of 10. I like this bell piano melody here. That weird bass, though, was kind of weird. Okay, we got some sort of synth horns here. And then we got another melody layer. Already so many layers here. Just Try to keep it simple, man, with stuff like this. Like, we're not very far into the song and there's already, like, so much introduced. It's hard to distinguish what's what, or even what's still there. Like, all of it sounds great when I can pick it out, but throwing them all together is a little disorienting, in my opinion. Sounds like some kind of like weird steel drum in the background there. Or not steel drum, whatever you call the big like metal thing that people like use. Okay, I can kind of hear the bass now. Sorry. It's not super prominent. And it feels kind of off with all the stuff in the high end here. Oh, there we go. See, the parts where it kind of thins out to just a couple of things are the best. Just wish, like, it was, again, a little more spread out. Oh. Okay, that fade out was pretty good. But yeah, the main problem, this is all the little melodies and arpeggios and whatever just kind of get lost in each other and start to sound kind of messy. But yeah, that little bit toward the end with like the kind of synth horns and like the little bit of keys and bass was pretty good. But yeah, just a little disappointed with this one. I'm gonna call this one a 4 out of 10. Oh, wow. All at once, okay. Alright. Promising start. It's very kind of epic and cinematic. Horns are good, maybe a little loud, especially there. But I do like the bell / like mallet kind of stuff that he added here. Adds just a little bit of whimsy to it, if you know what I mean. So this definitely sounds better. It's not just bombarding you with every idea he had for it. Each part seems to have a clear purpose, you know? It's not like he's trying to overdo it with so many different things. Alright. Kind of like this. Sounds like descending kind of arp here. I feel like they could have done more with that though. Although I like how clean it sounds, there could be more variation to like what the horns are doing, not just the same bit over and over again. So at this point, it starts to feel just a little stale, you know? I've heard this part before, but it's at least something that breaks up the monotony a little. I will say also, I thought the last few were too short, but this one runs maybe a tad too long. It's just kind of samey as you go through it. There's much better execution in this one of just like ideas and instrumentation and all that. I feel like it just needs something more to break up the very A-B sort of structure of it. But it's pretty good. I'd give this a 6 out of 10. Alright. It seemed to skip there a little bit. This sort of like bar piano sound. You know the one. It's interestingly kind of eerie. And it works with a synth pretty well. Off to a very different start from what I was expecting for a song called Cornflake Liquor. I was expecting something kind of silly, but this is surprisingly elegant. Yeah, the piano melody and the strings work pretty well. I feel like there's something else there, maybe? Can't quite hear it. It's a little resonant, maybe some kind of bass. It's almost imperceptible. I mean, as much as I like it, it feels a little plain. Maybe it could have had some underlining cello or like deeper strings in this. Even just like a light hi-hat or some kind of like percussion. Just like to give it a little bit of a beat. I mean, it's not terrible, surely not the worst I've heard. Oof, that cut off though. It's a little too soon. I I feel like this is a 6 out of 10. Alright. This gives me like slightly bad guy vibes from the piano. And no, I don't mean Billie Eilish. Starting to get cluttered. Okay, calm down. I was gonna say we're off to a great start. That music box is a neat touch. I feel like with a synth that's this like kind of grainy, it gets really muddy in the mix pretty easily. Okay, just kind of crescendoed and switched to something else. Yes, this is still the exact same song. Oh, this is definitely feels like a boss theme here. Like kind of conversational version of it. Like when you're just talking to the boss before the fight. Okay, here's the fight version. Alright, I'm getting into this a bit. Back to conversational. It's like a mid-fight cutscene. Those bells are just a little too piercing. A little too much in the high end there. Okay. An interesting way to break things up, I guess. Oh, I just realized this gives me like slight Luigi's Mansion kind of vibes. I don't like how there's like no actual transitions in this. It just kind of starts and stops and starts and stops. There's like... It kind of builds to things and then just like dies. I'm not a huge fan of that. But this part, though, I mean... It kind of feels like something you might play in, like, a horror game. This song is easily the longest track, but it hasn't gotten boring yet, so that's something. I guess this whole thing kind of just feels like a suite. Like a bunch of mini themes just kind of crammed into one thing, rather than it just being like a single consistent theme. But going back to the boss thing, this definitely feels like the main villain, kind of. Just like at different stages, maybe. Boom, 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 boom. That ending bit gave me Papers, Please vibes. I'd say this is my favorite so far, I guess. I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. The strings at the beginning there remind me of something, but I can't quite put my finger on it. The synth and brass there were kind of sudden. Drums, there they are again. But the drums in the final part didn't really work for me. Alright. If the last one was boss music, this one definitely feels like final boss territory. Or at least it did for a moment. Huh. That was disappointingly short. Not gonna lie. Like, not even fast, just short. I guess this one's worth a 5 out of 10. Well, finally, we've got some good drums. Or at least they're at a decent volume. The kind of vox here is a little eerie. That kind of pad there, and maybe bass? It's a tad off for this sound. I'm not really sure it matches. And now we're just left with whatever that is. Wait, it's over already. Huh. Guess this guy likes short music. I mean, it's inoffensive, just not a lot to get a read on. I mean, it's okay. Guess this one's a 5 out of 10. Alright, so that wasn't terrible. I would say it was good for the most part. Just kind of some things that I would say could use some improvement, mainly making the songs a bit longer and also trying to focus on not having so much in the songs. The last few were better with that compared to some of the early and like middle songs of the album. Just like there were too many synths and melodies and like arpeggios or whatever like going on, that like it just kind of gets like weird and muddy and somewhat dissonant because you really have to strain to hear everything, and it just not great. Also, drums. I know I complained about how loud the drums were in all the songs and beginnings, but drums should be loud enough to be heard and distinguished and shouldn't just be like so far in the background that, again, you have to strain to hear it. This wasn't awful. Definitely one of the better indie releases I've listened to on here so far, so good job, Jack the Hack. Hope my criticism is acceptable, I guess. Yeah, not really much else to say that I didn't say already, so keep an eye out for the next PMC. Gonna be getting back to Blue Lays. Finally, we're getting around to his album Diamonds, which came out like 2 years ago at this point. I'll also be checking out another artist after that, though not exactly a request/suggestion, but somebody who I've wanted to check out for a while as well. Also got some other videos planned, so really just subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified when any of that stuff comes out. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments your thoughts on the music and your thoughts on my thoughts. Was I wrong? Was I right? And also, of course, let me know if there's anybody you would like me to check out, or if you're an artist, let me know if you want me to check out your release and give you some, hopefully, decent criticism. Last time, check out Gems, check out the merch. Code PARASWAG, PARASWAG, for free shipping off your order from my store. It's the last day, June 1st. It's going to be gone. You're going to have to pay for shipping. And that is pretty much it. I hope you have a great day and night when you're seeing this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.